Welcome back guys. In this video I'll be testing the third DLC of Atomic Heart, Enchantment Under the Sea, on my Rog Ally running on Windows 11 and Steam Deck running on SteamOS. 4 DLCs were announced for this game. 3 of them are already available. In this video I'll be covering the third one. Atomic Heart is set in an alternate history. 1950 Soviet Union tells the story of Major Sergei, also known as P3. The World War II veteran has lost his memory and wakes up in a fallen utopia overrun with homicidal robots. I've already covered the base game on the channel. Back then it was available on Game Pass. It's not available on Game Pass anymore. Now I don't want to reveal the spoilers for the base game. Don't want to reveal the true identity of the twins. The third DLC continues the main storyline with the twins' consciousness at our side and new weapons in our arsenal. We meet new and returning characters and dive into the underwater Neptune Research Center to explore its mysteries and find a way to save humanity from a dismal future. Players will also revisit familiar locations of Facility 3826 that have changed beyond recognition, like the flying city of Shalome, which is now under the robot's total control. Before jumping into the gameplay, I would like to thank keymailer and Mudfish for providing me with a free review copy of the game for the purpose of testing. This game supports DLSS frame generation, but it does not support FSR frame generation. It also does not support XeSS upscaler, supports only DLSS and FSR upscalers. On non-RTX GPUs, you can only use FSR upscaler, which produces some texture shimmering. On Rog Ally, I'll be using Nukem9 Mod to unlock FSR frame generation. We'll inject Nukem9 Mod into the game using Optiscaler Mod. We'll also use Optiscaler Mod to enable XeSS upscaler. On Steam Deck, I observed better performance using Optiscaler FSR frame generation than Nukem9 Mod, so I'll be just using that. I'll also use Optiscaler Mod to enable AntiLag 2. On SteamOS, AntiLag 2 does not work. Instead of AntiLag 2, I'll be using LatencyFlex. I'll kick things off with Rog Ally. First, download the latest version of Nukem9 Mod. It's build version 0.121. Click on the Nexus Mods link here. Need to have a free Nexus Mods account in order to download any stuff from here. Just click on Files. Click on Manual Download under Universal. Click on Slow Download here. I'll be using the latest nightly build of Optiscaler. You can download it from Optiscaler's GitHub page. Expand the asset section. Click on the .7z link. This is the build version that I'll be using, 0.7.7 preview 7 2025 0211. We'll be using fake makehouse fake NV API to enable AntiLag 2 via Optiscaler. We'll be using fake NV API's version 1.2.0. Just expand the asset section here. Click on the .7z link. First, I'll install Optiscaler Mod. Just open the mod's archive file. Copy the highlighted files. 4 of them. Need to paste them in the game's install directory. Select the game in your Steam library, right click, manage, click on browse local files. Open Atomic Heart folder. Open binaries folder. Open Win64 folder. Paste the mod files here. Now just change the name of nvngx.dll file to dxgi.dll. We are not done yet. Open the game's install directory again. Open engine folder. Open plugins folder. Open runtime folder. Open NVIDIA folder. Open DLSS folder. Open binaries folder. Third party folder. Win64. Copy this DLL file. Need to paste it in the same directory where you pasted the previous mod files. Backtracking. Back. Games install directory. Atomic Heart. Binaries. Win64. Right here. Just change its name to nvngx.dll. Now I'll install Nukem9 Mod. Open the mods archive file. Open dll_version folder. You just need this DLL file, DLSSG2 FSR3. AMD is better. Right click, copy, paste it in the same directory where you pasted the Optiscaler mod files, right here. Now I'll install fake NV API. Open its archive file. Copy the 2 files present inside this archive file. Paste them in the same directory where you install Nukem9 Mod. Right next to the game's exe file. Now open Optiscaler.ini file. You just need to set fg type to Nukems. This will enable Nukem9 Mod and disable Optiscaler FSR frame generation. That's it. Click on File, click on Save. Mods have been installed. Underline settings for the game. I have enabled FreeSync and VSync. That's it. For this game I have set the UML buffer size to 6 GB. My Ally is running on BIOS version 441. Install Ally's latest official GPU driver. Using a 30 watts manual profile, all 3 power values are at 30 watts. 900p resolution, CPU boost disabled. Using my 8-bit to Ultimate 2C wireless controller connected to Ally via 2.4 GHz wireless mode. Launch the game. Display settings using windowed full screen mode. VSync off. 900p resolution. Depth of field and motion blur disabled. DLSS upscaler enable using its quality preset. This means Optiscaler mod is working. Frame generation disabled for the time being. Reflex on. Mod will replace it with AntiLag 2. Medium settings. Number of objects and texture set to high. Texture anisotropy set to 8 times. Game is installed on an SSD. Shader cache enabled. Ray tracing disabled. Open Optiscaler mod menu by pressing the insert keyboard key. From this drop down bar you can select the upscaler. I am using XeSS version 1.3.1. Nukem9's frame generation mod selected. That's it. Start the game. Using a custom afterburner overlay to show you the performance metrics. Will enable AntiLag 2's latency monitor by pressing its hotkey combo Alt Shift and L. Keep pressing the combo. Cycle through the different options. Latency value. The game has started. In the indoor areas, FPS is on the higher side compared to the outdoor areas. Here we are getting close to 60 FPS. Fight against these tin cans. Oh, they are angry. To 60 FPS here. Change my weapon. They won't let me use my gun. I quickly clear this area. Big open area. Image quality is looking sharp. Not observing any shimmering effect in the background. Area cleared. Use my magnetic whip to cross this area. Yank myself to the other side. So 50 to 60 FPS without frame generation. I'll enable it now. Need to restart the game in order to apply the change. Back to the game. Yeah, FPS increased to around 86. Can observe the added amount of smoothness. There are some minor graphical artifacts. Some ghosting is produced around the gun during motion. See? This ghosting effect is not easily observable when you are moving the camera at a normal speed like this. Oh no, this tin can saw me. Use my melee weapon. Latency value is close to 55 milliseconds. I'll show you the debug view. Game's HUD elements are not flickering. No HUD elements are visible in the bottom middle image. HUD elements should not flicker when we enable Optiscaler frame generation. The color palette is exactly the same for the bottom middle and bottom right images. Displays are working properly for all of the images. Everything looking good. Let's just play the game. So smooth. I'll put them out of their misery. Oh my god. Low on HP, almost died there. This weapon is very effective against these things. Fire. Okay, I'll start a boss right now. These tin cans are everywhere, blocking my path. There you go. Need to fight against this tin can. So quick. I'm just waiting for it to stop. Dodge its attack using my magnetic whip. Jump over it. Its engine overheated and that did a lot of damage. It's angry now, spitting fireballs. Just dodge these attacks. Left and right. Overheated again. Not these fireballs. Almost died there. Take cover behind the cars. Heart is exposed. Its weak point. No stuttering at all on Ally. What the hell? Laser beams? Wasn't expecting that. $80 to 90 FPS during combat, boss battle. Fancy attacks, another laser beam. Oh no, this vehicle will explode. Need to maintain my distance. Spamming this attack. One HP. Waiting for my opening. Its engine is not overheating. What's going on? Oh my god, it lunged at me. Time to dodge its attacks. Dump tin can. Oh my god, got caught there. Why isn't its engine overheating? Finally. Oh no, out of ammo. मेरे attack worked. It was so close. So excellent experience on Rog Ally. Now I'll be testing the game on my Steam Deck. On Steam Deck, most of the in-game settings are inaccessible. In order to access them, you need to use the launch argument. Tap on the settings cog here, tap on properties, tap on general. Under launch options, add this line of text. I'll provide in the description. Steam Deck equal to 0 space percentage command percentage using G Proton version 9-24 as the compatibility layer. First I'll run the game without any mod, vanilla performance. This is the LCD variant of Steam Deck. Its display supports up to 60Hz refresh rate. Performance QM settings, overlay level set to 3. I've disabled SteamOS VSync, uncapped the FPS by enabling disable frame limit and allow tearing settings. That's it. At startup, shaders will get compiled. Wait for the process to complete. This will help in reducing the stuttering. 800p resolution, VSync off, using medium to high settings, depth of field and motion blur disabled, anti-lane set to medium TA, FSR Upscaler enable using its quality preset, number of objects and textures settings set to high, rest of the settings set to medium. Game is installed on Steam Deck's internal SSD, shader cache setting on, ray tracing off, that's it. Yeah, the game has started. Big open area in front of me. Here FPS is a bit variable, 45 to 50. I'll engage in combat. Animation is looking a bit jarring. Text display does not support VRR. It's better to just cap the FPS at 40. You'll get a more stable experience than this. Oh no, low on HP. These things are quick. Deceptively quick. So decent experience even without frame generation. You can definitely play the game this way. Observing some shivering in the background. See, this is caused by FSR of the building. Use my magnetic whip here.
There are bumblebees on that street. They seem to be taking robots for repair. This is our chance to get out.
Okay, now I'll install Optiscaler FSR frame generation mod, 40 to 50 FPS without it. I'll be using version 1.2 of Fakenvapi API to enable LatencyFlex. You can download it from GitHub. We'll give its link in the description. Expand the asset section, click on the .7z link here. I'll be using version 0.7 preview 93 build of Optiscaler. You can download it from Optiscaler's Discord server. I'll give its Google Drive link in the description. Extract its contents. Open. Select all the files and folders present inside this archive file. Drag and drop them outside of this archive window like this. Close. Just copy the highlighted files. 4 of them. Need to paste them in the game's install directory. Select the game in your Steam library. Right click, manage, browse local files. Open Atomic Heart folder, open binaries folder, open bin64 folder, paste the files here. Change the name of nvngx.dll file to dxgi.dll. Open the game's install directory again. Open engine folder, plugins folder, runtime folder, NVIDIA folder, DLSS folder, binaries folder, third party folder, win64 folder. Copy this DLL file. Need to paste it in the games directory where we pasted the Optiscaler mod files. Backtracking. Go back to Atomic Heart folder. Open Atomic Heart folder here. Binaries folder win64. Paste the DLL file. Change its name to nvngx.dll. Now I'll install Fakenvapi API. Just extract the contents of Fakenvapi API archive file. 2 files. Drag and drop them outside of this archive window. Copy, paste them in the same directory where you pasted Optiscaler mod files in this directory. Now just open nvngx.ini. Just scroll down until you find nvapi section. You need to set override nvapi DLL to true. By default it's set to auto, which corresponds to false. Click on save here, close. We need to add a launch option. Select the game in your Steam library, click on the settings cog here, click on properties, click on general. Under launch options, add this line. This is the new combined launch option. Remove the previous line. Wind DLL overrides equal to double inverted comma dxci equal to n comma p double inverted comma space Steam Deck equal to 0 space percentage command percentage. I'll provide this line in the description of the video. You can copy it from there and paste it here. Close. We are ready to run the game. I'll switch to SteamOS gaming mode. In-game settings. Display settings same. Quality. From here you need to enable DLSS upscaler. Yeah, it's working, all thanks to Optiscaler Mod using the Upscaler's quality preset. Don't enable DLSS frame generation from now. Enable NVIDIA Reflex. LatencyFlex will be used instead of Reflex. Rest of the settings are left as they are. Now open Optiscaler menu by pressing the Insert keyboard key. If you don't have a keyboard, you can map Insert key to any of Steam Deck's back grip buttons. And there it is. Okay, I'll increase its size. Oh my god, what happened here? Decrease the size. Much better. From this drop down bar we can select the upscaler. I'm using XeSS version 1.3.1. Frame generation enable. I'll set FG hotfix limit to 1. FG extended setting disable. Also enable force latency flex setting from here. Yeah. Save and close. To get the best performance using Optiscaler FSR frame generation, just open performance QM settings and enable manual GPU clock setting and set the clock speed to 1400 MHz. Load the same point and you can see we are getting close to 70 FPS. This is amazing. 60 to 70 FPS. Can observe the added amount of smoothness and check out the input delay. Nothing extreme, nothing extreme. It's manageable. I'll take out the tin can first. Jump by pressing the A key. HUD elements are not flickering. Even the subtitles are not flickering. Switch to my gun. Yes, some ghosting is present around the gun. A screen tearing like effect is also present around the left and right edges of the display. I'll show you the debug view. No HUD elements are visible in the bottom middle image. Displays for all of the images are working properly. The color palette is exactly the same for the bottom middle and bottom right images. So the smoothing effect of frame generation should work properly. Disable the debug view. Let's just play the game. Tin can is coming towards me. Whack it. Here you go. Remove the charger.
Hey, archers. This is a time of mourning. Lower the banners.
Image quality is looking much better now compared to FSR. This is XeSS. It's a shame that the game does not support XeSS by default. Oh no, low on HP. Switch to my gun. Achievement unlocked. 60 to 70 FPS on deck. Use my magnetic wave to cross the area. Here you go. So that's it for the video guys. I hope you find it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.